And just like that, the next episode has begun. Welcome back to Ace Attorney, Justice for All. I am your host, MegaShadowFist. It's like a video game, it's like a commentary, and if you're asking why I feel so down right now, it's because if you saw what my green bar looked like at my patience meter at the top of the right corner of the screen in the previous episode, you'd understand. I am so screwed, it's not even funny. It's really ridiculous. Alright, meditation room it is. Let's go ahead and move. It's kind of ridiculous. I really wish that the patience meter didn't stay that way forever. I wish that it would reset. But I guess not. Winding way. Examine. Dang it. I'm mad. Okay, let's go ahead and... That wasn't there before. A splendid garden with a small lamp and traditional decorations. It's a bit small to walk around in. Although that incinerator piques my curiosity. Alright, let's check this. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to little... Okay. So every family has a burn... We've already seen that before. Is there anything else? Let's examine this. A splint... Okay, no, that's just the same thing. It's just the garden. Blah, blah, blah. We've already examined the urn. Nothing here. Anything else that we can examine here? What about this wall? I don't know. Oh, no, it's still the garden. Okay, nothing there, it seems like. Alright, let's go ahead and hit back. Let's go ahead and move. See if there's anything in the side room that we can examine. Maybe. I don't know. Freaking, I'm just making stuff up. Anything new? Let's see. Excuse me. Who am I talking to? There's no one here. What? But what about the... Stop lying! You're lying to me, game! It's a small alcove. I have no idea what it's supposed to mean or symbolize. If I had one of those in my office, it would end up as storage space, but here it's decorated with some pretty flower and a beautiful hanging scroll. Nothing new there. That's not going to be new either. A decorative wooden bear sculpture. There's a plate attached to the base. Kudain Village, the heart of channeling. What the? It's a suit. Okay, no. I was like, hold on, I caught something new. No, I didn't. Yep. Okay. Yep, nothing there. Okay, let's try this. Still trying to see a real sliding door like this in person. From here, I can see the winding way and the little garden in the courtyard. Okay, nothing there. It's gonna move. What am I... Only thing I can really think of is, like, going back to... meditation room. Going back to meditation room. What I want to go is, like, go to the... This is the part where we're gonna start getting lost, because stuff like this happens every now and then, where you just get stuck. Detention center. You just get stuck and you have no idea what to... Okay, no. Okay, I'm legitimately stuck. What am I supposed to do? I examined everything except for everything here. But I don't see what examining this would do for me. Alright, it's worth a shot. Okay, let's look at this again. A giant rock that seems to be reaching for the sky. Its origins are written on a beat-up old sign. It looks like this giant rock is called the Kudain Boulder. There's a really complex explanation written here, but a long story short, it's a very big stone for spirits to live in, or something like that. Dun 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 dun. An old bus stop. It says Kudain Village on the signpost. The buses seem incredibly inconvenient since they only come 3 times a day. That's true. Let's look at this. It's an old-style phone booth. I can't say it fits in with this area too well. I called the police from this phone. Okay, nothing there. Hey, what's this? Rustic, thatched roof houses where the other villagers live line the street. They're nowhere near as large or as nice as the manor in front of me. It's kind of odd that I don't see any of the other villagers walking around, though. Really, though, it seems almost as if there's no one else left. That's probably going to be the same thing, yep. Examine this. The biggest, most elegant of the buildings I can see from here. This is Fey Manor, the place Maya calls home. It's easy to be overwhelmed by its presence. Alright, nothing there. What am I supposed to do? Let me check my court record. What on earth could I possibly present that would let me know what Pearl was doing in Winding Way? Yeah, newspaper clipping 1. That's not going to do anything for you. Maya's Magatama. Guide map. All that's going to let me know is... Okay, we already used that as evidence already. Newspaper clipping 2. Folding screen, about 8 inches off the ground, in a small hole that looks like a bullet hole. Black key, an old steel key. A green jewel is set in the center of the key's grip. We already used that as evidence. I was like, oh, maybe she's holding onto the key, but no, that doesn't work. Floor plans of the crime scene. That's not going to do anything for me either. I just don't think that we have the evidence. What, she was holding on to the pistol? Was she holding on to the knife? Maya's costume? Maybe? I don't... I'll try it. I'll try it, sure. Let's go ahead and present Maya's Magatama again. That's the only other thing that I can think of. Okay, now it's time to go through the rudimentary stuff that we've already seen before. Rudimentary, my dear Watson. Rudimentary. Paper Mario with the 1,000-year door reference there. How does that sound? You can say that. You'll tell me if I guess something wrong, won't you? Yes, blah blah blah. Now, when the murder was taking place, you were here, right? You can see how small my freaking greens. This is ridiculous, man. And I think I'm gonna have to go like this for the rest of the case. You were here, weren't you, Pearls, in the winding way? Well, you got it. So blah blah. I'm so mad about that. I'm pretty sure that it did not work like that in the previous game. I was honestly hoping that I was incorrect. Maya's costume. Or was that confiscated by the police? Maybe it was, maybe it wasn't. Let me check. I honestly, this is the only other thing that I can think of. It doesn't make very much sense, but I'm gonna go with it. Nope, that looks like I was incorrect there. Okay, blah, blah, blah. If you push yourself any harder, your soul will shatter, blah, blah, blah. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Meditation room again. I've done everything! What else is there possibly that I could do? Let me go back to the channeling chamber and see if there's anything else that I can talk to Miss... no. Let me present some... Maybe if I present some evidence to her. Like... Maybe the key? Let's go ahead and present this. This is the key to this room! That's right. But why do you have it, good sir? That I'm not telling. Return it at once! I can't. It's evidence, after all. I think she knows exactly how important this key is to this murder. But what is this feeling I'm getting from her? It feels... I can't describe it. Okay. Well, there's that. That was interesting. What about Maya's costume? Let's present this. That is Mystic Maya's costume, isn't it? It's a shame. I never thought anything like that would happen to her. But we don't know what... You don't know that it was Maya that did it. Oh, poor Mystic Maya. Do you ever listen to anyone other than yourself? Okay. Knife and gun are gonna do shit. Oh, but it's a fruit knife! Let's try this. What do you think about this? I am terribly sorry, but I am afraid my spiritual powers are not as strong as you might think. I really am terribly sorry. But this has nothing to do with your spiritual power. I thought, oh, you know, it's a fruit knife from the manor, so she's like, hey, what are you doing with one of that? Or, yeah, I was like, hey, what are you doing with one of that? With one of our knives or something. I don't know, I guess I was thinking too far outside of the box. Let's try presenting this. Let's see if that does anything. Okay, that's not going to do anything for me. Okay, so the... folding screen, present. Let's see if that does anything. Ah, yes it does. There are six parts to the Kudain sacred writings. To think that this valiant treasure of our village and Mystic Maya were both shot by a gun. Well, that's... Even if it was something that occurred during a channeling, it is an unforgivable act. Okay, nothing there. Maybe? Let's try presenting this. No, that doesn't do anything for me. I'm just trying to present everything that I think makes sense, and everything I think that doesn't make sense. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm at that point right now where I just have to just, present all that I can. I don't think this did anything, right? Like, I tried presenting this already, right? No, yeah, that doesn't do anything. Okay. Newspaper clipping? Maybe? I don't think so. I just don't... I'm trying everything just because I don't want anybody to be like, oh, you're so stupid, why didn't you try presenting this, man? This was the obvious thing to choose. I just feel like it didn't make sense to me. I'm sorry. Okay. Floor plans. Okay, that doesn't do anything for me. Only other person that I could probably present stuff to is Pearl. Oh, Dr. Gray's autopsy report isn't going to do anything for me. Maybe. Yeah, just to go along with this, sure, blah, 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 blah. What about the gun? Maybe she like, oh, that gun, I've seen it somewhere before. Nope. Nope. Nothing there. Alright, all that's left is Lada's photo, 1 and 2. Let's present this. Okay, that is Mystic Maya before I applied to the spirit severing technique. This picture, it was taken without my express permission. I knew allowing a person like her from the Heartland into our country was a bad idea. You do realize that the Heartland is a part of this country, right? I wonder, by the way, is Lada from the US in the Japanese version of the game? I'm curious about that. Present. That is Mystic Maya before I... Okay, it's the same exact thing, right? Yeah, Lada's photo too. It does the same exact thing. So, profiles maybe? Do you know about any Minnie? I mean, she was here. I figured that someone like you would have known about her, but I guess not. What happens if this is just me being goofy. Let me present this to you. Being born as one of the Fae family, but of weak spiritual power, it makes the people of this village look down upon you, you know. I didn't know that. But I will be alright, as long as I have Pearl. I am satisfied because I have my Pearl. Okie dokie then. But wait a minute. What if she actually doesn't want to become like the head leader person? What if she wants Pearl to be like the leader person type thing? I don't know. I asked just about every possible thing that I could with her, so all that's left is just talking to... I'm not going to go straight into presenting the Magatama, I'm just going to present stuff to her. Let's present the key. See if we can get any evidence. About this key, Pearls. You found it on the day of the murder, right? Yes. Yes! Now, where you found this key is very important. So please tell me, Pearl, where did you find this? I found it in the incinerator. The incinerator? Is she talking about the one in the garden? The door on it was a little open, so I took a peek. When was that? It was after the channeling, when everyone was in panic. Mr. Nick? Yes? Are you going to tell my mother? Huh? You mean tell Morgan what you did? Yes, if she finds out that I was playing in the leftover trash, I'll get a spanking. Okay then, gotcha. Well, let's keep it a secret from her then. Alright. The incinerator, huh? It sounds like a good place to search next. I tried that several freaking times! He was like, oh, the incinerator looks interesting, so let's go check out the incinerator. Oh, the incinerator looks interesting, so, and then I do is like, oh, you know, they freaking trash. Okay, now, yeah. June 21st, Fae Manor, Winding Way. Hey, there's someone by the incinerator. Oh, this is, oh, looks like they've noticed me. And now are running at the top speed towards me. Oh, it's any mini. Oh, hey. Like, you're that dentist guy. Actually, it's Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Nice to see you again. Oh, like, real suave. So it's like my turn. It's nice to see you, too. So what's up? You're all out of breath. Like, huh? Oh, like, you mean... Like, I'm just totally happy and, like, totally excited to be here. Excited? Like, I mean, there are so many things to, like, see. It's, like, the real deal here. Oh, really? For example? For example, like, that urn over there. The one that I tried examining several different freaking times. Do you, like, know about it? All I see is an old cracked piece of pottery. No, if you remember what Morgan said, it's one of the most valuable heirlooms that the family has. Let's examine this. There's a torn piece of clothing there. That's right. Pearl said she found this key inside of the incinerator. I guess I should take a look inside for myself. This is from Maya's costume. There's blood on it. A tiny bit, but still. Clothes scrap added to the court... That's what Pearl was doing. She was trying to burn the clothing. Is that what she was trying to do? Also, Yeah, let's go ahead and talk to you, see if you have anything to say. Any mini sacred urn. Is there some sort of legend connected with that urn? Like, yeah, it's like this village's treasure. Huh? Didn't know that. And, like, it's sealed inside that urn. What are you talking about? The god of chaos? Like, you know, Amy Faye's spirit. Amy? It's either Amy or Amy. I'm gonna say Amy because Amy just sounds weird. Amy Faye? Who's that? Like, geez, Mr. Smith, get with the program. Everyone knows that lady that founded the Kudain channeling technique was Mystic Amy. You don't have to get upset with me. So, like, as long as her spirit, like, lives in that urn, the spiritual power of the Faye family will stick around. Like, isn't that totally romantic? I'm not quite sure romantic is the word to use here, but sure. Romantic, huh? If that urn is really as important as she says, it could be a vital clue. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't pay attention to when Morgan said that it was... Okay, whatever, Phoenix. Whatever. I know that this game, sometimes if you try to go... You have to do things in order. If you try to do things out of order, like, you're just not gonna go anywhere. I kind of don't like the way that that's set up sometimes, but yeah, it is what it is. That's just how this game is. I'm gonna have to accept it. And there's a garbage truck coming by. Lovely. Annie, I want to ask you about the murder. Murder? Dr. Gray's, remember? As if there's another one. That one, like, you should have said so in the first place. So, like, I totally don't know anything because I was, like, sleeping in the side room. Wait a minute. I said that, Pearl was trying to burn the clothing, but maybe it was Annie. I don't know. Well, that's not much help. Did you notice anything at all? Like, come on, what a total bore. I, like, totally have nothing to do with this, like, murder thing. Are you sure about that? Oh yeah? You only introduced Dr. Gray to Kudain Village, no relation, sure. Even if you were only acquaintances, that still means you knew him. Furthermore, your sister, who died in that accident, was a nurse at this clinic. Alright, Miss Any traffic accident, please. Alright then, why don't you tell me about your sister's fatal accident? Like, why? You think, like, it's got something to, like, do with the murder? I don't know yet, but I'm trying to chase down every lead I have. Oh boy, 2 locks indeed. Jeez, this is kind of an annoying mechanic, but I like it, but I don't like it at the same time. A psych lock? Like, what is it? Looks like I'm going to need something to pry your mouth open on this one. Alright, let me examine the urn first. So let's go ahead and examine this. So there's a spirit in this urn, huh? All I see are a bunch of cracks. But I guess maybe the spirit could live in the space between the cracks? Looks like something's written on it. I am. Amy, I am. Amy, A-M-I, I am. It's interesting. Okay, 5-second pause. Never mind. I always do it too early. It's like whenever I do the 5-second pause, the garbage truck just stops. It's really freaking annoying. Alright, I am, huh? Weird. Sacred urn added to the court record. I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be... Maybe it is am I. Am I? Maybe... Okay, so... Am I? Amy? Amy? One of those. But I'm pretty sure that's just an anagram. Or... Anagram? Is that what you... 5-second pause. Never mind. Actually, I think I should have captured it. Whatever the case may be, it's kind of... anagram, I believe that's the word that you use when you rearrange... You rearrange the letters of a certain word to make something else. You know, Andrulatus versus something else. Anywho. I don't know what else to possibly... I did that. Oh, no! Actually, let me move. Let me go back to the whatchamacallit room. Let me talk to the chamber room. The channeling chamber, I should say. And let me talk to... No? Nothing? Are you sure? I still want to present this evidence, though. Alright, Sacred Urn. Let's present, please. What do you think? Okay, nothing. Interesting. Considering she's the one that brought it up, I thought that she would have at least something to say about this. Alright. Cloth scrap! What do you have to say about this, huh? Okay, blah 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 blah, nothing. By the way, next what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna present those two things to Pearl, see if she has anything to say about that, and if not, then I'm going to try either going to. Alright, the whatchamacallit I don't think that there's anything new that I can present. Otherwise the thing would have happened. Maybe. Yep, that's what I thought. Like I said, unless it says like June 21st, like Fey Manor or something like that, usually that means that there's nothing new that you can gather from the area. Or that's not usually, that's almost always what it is, actually. Let me present this. Alright, nothing there. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to move to Detention Center. See if there's anything here. Yes! June 21st, Detention Center, Visitor's Room. Hey, Nick, I've been waiting! She looks so helpless. So, how was it? What did you find out? Well, I found a few things. My eyes are tearing up, Nick. Don't make me cry. I just need a little more time. It'll all come together by tomorrow, I promise. I'm sorry, Nick. Every time I see you, all I do is cause trouble. Are you sure about that? Because if you are sure about that, you would be incredibly correct. No, not really. She's actually been pretty helpful. So how was it? Today's trial, I mean. You were fantastic, Nick. Every time I thought our goose was cooked, you managed to turn it all around. I bet it would make a great Hollywood movie. Don't be silly. We have to concentrate on the trial. We're going to win this, Maya. Thanks a lot. Really. Hey, Nick? The person who shot Dr. Gray wasn't me, was it? Of course not. You're completely innocent. If that were true, then I'd be really happy, but there wasn't anyone else in that room with the two of us, right? Well, did you check behind the folding screen? I took a quick glance, but there wasn't anyone there. Interesting. That's exactly what Lotta said, too. Not guilty. Nick? Yeah? Why do you believe in me? Why do you think I didn't kill Dr. Gray? Because of something Mia told me. My sis? What did she tell you? She said that spirit mediums can't have dreams. When you're channeling, it's impossible for you to dream because your soul leaves you. Now that you mention it, wait, then I really am! You are not the real murderer. I'm pretty sure he didn't say it like that, but I feel like saying that because I don't know. I think that maybe before you even called the spirit, you were drugged. Drugged? That is possible. He was a doctor after all, so he would have knowledge on certain medicine that you could use to drug somebody without lethally killing them. Lethally killing them, that's a bit of a redundant thing to say, but interesting. I think this was planned from the very beginning, and you were set up to take the blame for killing Dr. Gray. That's... Alright, Pearl's alibi. I want to ask you something about Pearl's. Pearly? What about her? No matter what I try, she won't answer me. I want to know what she was doing at the time of the murder. Wait, Nick! You don't think she did it, do you? No, nothing like that. She'd never do anything like that, you hear me? Never! My voice is practically dead from all the screaming I did earlier in the recording session. She's a great kid and really cute and really great and cute! I didn't really think she was a murderer, but she's definitely hiding something. You were with her on that day, right? Yeah, the two of us. We were playing with her ball. A ball, huh? Sounds like a dead end to me. Or is it? I don't think it is. Alright, ball. So, about this ball. It's nothing really special, just a plain old ball. I think she was still playing with it when I started the channeling job that day. Pearly really loves to play with that ball. She loves to play with that ball, huh? When she wants to get it, she always climbs right into the clothing box. The clothing box? Yeah. Pearly's always hiding in there. You know the side room? There's a clothing box in there. Oh, so that's what that box is. It's really big, so once you see it, I'm sure you'll know what I'm talking about. The clothing box in the side room, huh? I don't know. Anyway, whatever the case may be, I know exactly what she's talking about, though. Let's see if we can have anything that we can present to her, though. The key, perhaps? Let's see if that's anything. Okay. Ah! That's the channeling chambers! This is the only one in the world, right? Yeah. During the trial, I was kind of wondering why you had it. I got it from Pearls. That's weird. I swear I locked the door, and then put the key into one of my pouchy sleeves. Your sleeves? Because she's wearing... It's basically like a kimono, and actually, if you've ever seen a kimono before, they basically have sleeves that they have like pockets sort of in your sleeves, which you can put your stuff in. The only problem with that is that it sort of like bangs up against the side of your chest or whatever. So usually whether you're wearing a men's kimono or a female kimono, you can get like a special like purse type thing that you can put on your sash to carry your stuff. But anyway, but how and when would your sleeve leave the room? It didn't grow a pair of legs. I wonder where Pearly found that key. Sacred Urn, perhaps? Let's present this. That's Kudain's Sacred Urn! Mystic Amy's, whatever the hell you want to call it, soul is sealed inside of it. Yeah, I know all about it. About how she's a founder of the Kudain technique. Oh, look at Mr. Smarty here. Think he knows all. You sound like an occult fanatic. Trust me, this isn't going on my resume anytime soon. You know, I haven't looked at this in a long time. I wonder when it became so cracked. Huh, that's interesting. Come to think of it, was it cracked before? Oh, maybe not, because I don't think Phoenix ever mentioned any cracks before. Huh, interesting. Let me present your costume, Maya. That's mine, isn't it? Damn it, I upset her again. It really was me, wasn't it? Wasn't it, Nick? I don't know why I thought that was a good idea, but sure. I want to get as much evidence as I can. Present. What is it? I'm not too sure myself, but I found it just now inside the furnace. Huh? Is it trash burning all day already? That's not something I would know about. I guess she didn't notice the bloodstain. Probably better that way. Alright. Let's present the photos here. Present. See if she has anything to say about these. This is me, right? I guess I really did shoot Dr. Gray. But that's not you. Is too. Is not. Is too. I should have kept this picture to myself. She's probably gonna say the same exact thing if I were to present Lada's photo too, right? This is me, right? I guess I really did shoot Dr. Gray. But that's not... Okay, it is the same exact thing. Okay, blah, blah, blah. Talking to her like she's arguing... Wow, we have a full set of... This is everything that we can hold. So that means that literally all the evidence that we can gather, we've already gotten. Which means that now it's not about the evidence anymore. It's about using my brain to figure out how to use the evidence effectively, I think. Alright. June 21st, Kudain Village. Which means that I'm probably going to have trouble. Ah! I don't know. Hey, wait, please, Lada! She ran off into the manor. Okay. And it looks like Pearly Merly left, so let's go ahead and go to meditation room, see if there's anything here. June 21st, Fey Manor, meditation room. Lada! Ack! Hey! I'm telling you, quit following me, you hear? I'm a worthless piece of trash. You lay your eyes on me and they'll turn to dust. Alright. Whatever. Oh, no, I didn't want to... Maybe this is... No, I already examined everything in here, actually, so... Alright, let's go ahead and go to Winding Way. By the way, Mini, before I interrogate you real quick, there are two things that I want to do. I want to examine this urn... No, we already examined this, right? So, this piece of cloth was burned in the incinerator. And this key was also found in there. I get the feeling this incinerator plays a crucial part in this murder. It was either Mini or someone was trying to burn stuff, okay? And I want to say that it was Pearl trying to burn the cloth. Maybe. I don't know. That's the only thing that I can think of. I mean, why else would she be in Winding Way that she was doing something that she wanted to hide from me, right? That was not proper English. That was like a really awkwardly phrased sentence, wasn't it? June 21st, Fey Manor, side room. I'm pretty sure I saw Lotta running in this direction. But it doesn't look like she's here. Oh, but there's the ball! Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. That means that Pearl's inside of the box. She has to be. Okay, let's look at this. It's Pearl's ball. Maya said that it's always kept in the clothing box. So then, what is it doing on the floor? Pearl's ball taken. Let's look at the clothing box. Maybe it's Maya. It's a clothing box where Pearl's ball, or did I say Maya? I meant to say Lotta. It's a clothing box where Pearl's ball is usually kept. I wonder what's inside. Ah! Wow! I knew it! What were you doing in there? What were you thinking? I'm a bad person, just another piece of human trash I need a hole to crawl into. So you crawled into this clothing box because there wasn't a hole to crawl into. Oh man. Huh? There's a small hole in this clothing box. And it's about 8 inches off the... Huh. It's about 8 inches off the ground! That's the same height as a hole in the folding screen! Then could this... Clothing box added to the court record. Alrighty then! Now all that's left is to... It doesn't look like there's anything else that we can examine. Let's go ahead and go back. All that's left is to just move. I think that's it. Oh, we still need to interrogate any mini. But we'll say that for the next episode, actually, the next recording session. Because if you have any suggestions on... Actually, first of all, let's go ahead and present Maya's Magatama and see what she has to say. Before we do anything. I was about to say, if you have any suggestions so that we could present to her, I don't know why I was about to ask that, because that wouldn't make sense. You guys wouldn't know what evidence to present, because we haven't talked to her yet. Anyway. Please tell me about the traffic accident. Huh? Like, whose accident? Your sister's accident, naturally. Oh, yeah. So, like, that Dr. Gray guy made my sister fall asleep. And, like, that's all I have to say about that. Interesting. And he just asked whose accident. That's, okay, interesting. Which means she must know something about another person's accident. That's what I was about to say. Alright, let's change the topic then. How about you tell me about a certain other person's accident? Huh? Another person's accident? Like, you got someone in mind? Alright, let's look at this. 1 year ago... Guide map, newspaper. That's Mimi Minnie, so it can't be her. Floor, Dr. Gray's autopsy. Knife, Maya's costume. Oh, I just realized I haven't saved in like quite some time, huh? So I'm not going to take any risks. Not just yet, hold on. Let's go ahead and stop. Oh, no, I want to stop. There we go. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. Honestly, even if I had an idea, I don't want to continue this just yet. I want to have something to like leave off on a cliffhanger, I guess, before we start the next recording session. Alright, that was all saved and done. So, I guess that's it. If you guys have any suggestions for what to do, I want to try using one of the profiles. Maybe there's a profile in there somewhere that we could submit. But I don't know who. I don't know. Anyway, if you guys have any suggestions, I'm sure that you guys will leave them in the comment section because you have done that before. And I'm thankful for that because I'm kind of too stupid to be able to figure stuff out for myself because, like I said, I'm stupid. Whatever the case may be, what was I going to say? Actually, that's interesting. Remember how I said in the photograph? If you guys remember in episode 12, I believe, I presented that picture of Maya as evidence to prove that that wasn't Maya, or it wasn't, I presented that picture of quote-unquote Maya from behind to prove that that wasn't Maya. If you guys remember, she was facing towards the, folding screen, right? The reason why I presented that was because I found that to be kind of odd that she was towards the entrance of the room, because if logic would dictate actually that going by the struggle, that by everything that happened, you know, the quote unquote struggle where Dr. Turner Gray was stabbed and they shot each other back and forth and whatnot, Maya should have been towards the folding screen, not towards the entrance of the room. That's why I presented that evidence, because I was like, oh, Maya should have been towards the folding screen, and then instead of towards the entrance of the room, because I don't know. I just thought that would have been kind of weird for her to go all the way to the other opposite side of the room. But I guess I feel like that might actually play into something later on in the case, but maybe not. Maybe I'm just looking too far into things. Whatever the case may be. I guess that's that, though. If you like this video, this series of videos, please feel free to leave a like. If you thought it was cool, please feel free to subscribe and join the Oven Brother today. Also, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/MegaShadowFist. I'll be sure to leave that in the description. Thank you guys so much for watching. This is MegaShadowFist signing out. Bye!